What's up? What's up? Back to fossil hunting. We left off on Tyrant. We got a more yesterday. We were at 40. So I don't know why that number changed. So let's reset that. I know we were at 40. We only did 2 boxes. We only did boxes of 20. And just to make sure, I believe I picked up 10 more. Yeah. So now we're running 2 boxes of 30, or boxes of 30, which is going to speed this up quite a bit, honestly. I think yesterday we got it in, I want to say 200. Yeah, it was like 240, which is insanely fast for a fossil reset. But it is Tyrant's turn. We did a Mora. I did get a Mora set up to use on the ladder. I got to get teammates for it. But I did get it set up to play on the ladder with it. I'm trying to work out teammates for it. To give it a good round. Like a good rounding. Because its typing is not the best. But Tyrant will probably have a team as well, because I'll probably make a fossil. Each fossil its own team. I'm thinking about making some of this ranked battle content. Not sure. Not sure. But I want to play more. I want to play more of it, but I want to use Pokemon that I want to use instead of just the meta. Because the meta right now is kind of all up in the air. But hopefully we get Tyrant today, and then we'll probably do some just reset methods for some alphas or something, because we're going to need a lot of money to get 30. What was it? 30 old ambers, because old ambers is 30,000. The jaw and the sail fossil are only 20,000, which makes it a lot easier to actually grind for the money. But yeah, it's gonna be a stream whenever it comes to, I think it comes out to like 700,000 for 30 old amber instead of the old fossils, or the sail and jaw, because I think 10 is like 100k, so then you just up that. It's like 200k per 10, which is extreme. Like, honestly, it's extreme. Because a night you can pull in, if you on a good night, you can pull in like 240k from the Z-A Royale. Now you might be able to get more of that with like a level 3 plush. I don't have that yet. Do not have that yet. But we did go ahead and mint and EV train our Omora. Or Aurorus. So, pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about that. And still not doing this with the turbo controller. So that makes it a little bit more annoying. Little bit more annoying. But how is everybody doing? Is everybody reaching the post game? Is anybody actually grinding out the battles for the shiny charm? Because I know that's an outrageous amount for the battles. I haven't even Haven't even started that. After a few boxes, though, we will probably take a break and then go do our next promotion match, so I can continue that, and then we'll come back to boxes. Just if the boxes aren't going very well, because I know it's going to take some time. Maybe hit like 200, and then we'll go do that. That's like, I think 4 boxes. Which is not terrible. Not terrible at all. Not terrible at all. Yeah, we're back, TE. We are back to the Tyrant grind. We're up to 30 fossils, though. So it's 30 at a time instead of 20. And we got the Aurora's fully EV spread. So I'm trying to find partners for it so we can try and do some ranked with it. Have a little bit of fun. Going 30 next time? Yeah, 30 is definitely probably the best bet. Honestly. Honestly, the best bet. Gives you a full box, full 30 checks at a time. The only downside is like not having a turbo controller. Not having a turbo controller definitely like makes it a bit of a bummer. Still flexing yours online? I wanna start flexing mine, but I don't have any teammates made up for it. I only have its spreads figured out, and I got it minted, I got it spread, I got the moves on. I need some bottle caps, but I need to make it some teammates before I can actually like use it. Which I guess if we do get this fast, we could do that. But because we'll need a lot. If we get this one fast, we'll need a lot of money to get the Aerodactyl Old Amber. And I am nowhere near that. It's like 200,000 for 10, I think. A max special and summon defenses and health. What did I do? I went full defense. Well, I spread it a lot. I was doing some calculations for mainly Excadrill Drill Run or Dig and Charizard. So I made sure I could live a Drill Run and a EQ. Well, honestly, I focused on Excadrill with Drill Run because if I lived Excadrill with a Drill Run, it'll live a Earthquake from anyone, and then just Charizard with like Flamethrower. or Fire Blast. So I went a 252 defense, a 118 in special defense, 44 in HP, 92 in special attack, and 4 in speed with a calm. I can one-shot a Charizard. I can one-shot a bulky Venusaur. So, and I live all those hits without setting up Light Screen or Calm Mind. So, I'm extremely bulky. He doesn't get his ability, so it definitely hinders him. Because he has Hyper Beam. If he had his ability, it would make him even stronger. I think he's going to be really good. I think I can use him as a bulky attacker. That is the first box. Obviously no shinies, but how many alphas? The alphas interest me because it's like 1 in 100. And the Amoras alone, we were like 6. Or like, what was it, like 4? I think it was 4 out of 6 boxes. So pretty good. Pretty good. But how are you? How's Aurora's doing on the ladder? Getting any luck with it? Being able to take anything out? I've seen Pidgeot is pretty big right now. Crushed a good bit of people. That's good. I think people underestimate certain others. Some Pokemon are definitely just overlooked. So I'm excited to see how it all folds out. Or unfolds, because I think it's going to get it really, really interesting. And honestly, like, I'm a big fan of the turn-based competitive. But this one's like really fun. It gets hectic. It's really fast. It's less like stressful. In my opinion, it's more just like a laid back chill. Just have fun. Nothing super serious. So I'm hoping they keep it for quite a while. Especially since it changes like the speed tier. Like speed tier doesn't matter. You're not doing any like gimmicks really. Definitely an improvement. Trying to hunt Ox. We got a shiny Drillbur. Yo, shiny Drillbur is a good one. Remember, there's that Steelix in, I believe, Area 3. Which I'm wanting to hunt. It's an Alpha Steelix. And since it's on Area 3, you can do like a bunch of resets really, really quickly. Really quickly. Yeah, there's a Steelix that it's not 100% spawn in the middle. But if you do get it to spawn, it will stay while you're in the area. So you can actually just run in the building. It's not 100% spawn. Yeah, getting an alpha Steelix is pretty good. Alpha shiny Steelix. Which, weren't you able to get an alpha Steelix from Legends Arceus? I don't remember if that was an if it was a guaranteed spawn or if that was just outbreaks. Yeah. But I guess, yeah, I guess the shiny hunting in Legends Arceus is not as fast, or yeah, probably not as fast as this game. Yeah, no shiny luck. Oh yeah, no shiny luck hunting in Arceus. Arceus was pretty good. I enjoyed Arceus. I actually still have to go back and finish because I kind of just stopped my Pokédex grind and just started shiny hunting. So I still need a hunt or get Arceus. That was one of those games where I didn't care about getting the shiny charm, which honestly I'm the same way in this game. If I get the shiny charm in this game, then I get it, but yeah, it just kind of like boosted. I don't know. I always use the once they added the mass outbreaks into that game, it was just an amazing update. Amazing update. The only thing that mattered then was shiny hunting alphas. Shiny hunting alphas was tough. Do we think we're gonna get this before the 240 mark or after, like way after the 240 mark? I think it'll be faster than Amora. Amora was crazy fast. Crazy fast. At 30, no shiny. No alpha either. I didn't get an alpha in that either. Interesting. That's 2 boxes in a row with no alpha. I figured there would have been an alpha. Figured there would have been an alpha. Just rush through Aurorus was faster. Yeah, Aurorus is a very slow Pokemon. But Aurorus doesn't... I mean, speed doesn't really matter, though. If you want, you could take 4 out of something and put it in it. Yeah, I mean, his cooldown time is ridiculous. You can make it a little bit faster by just putting 4 in speed. Kind of gives you a hand a little bit, but if you're going full special attack, I mean, depending on your item, you could just be one-shotting things. I mean, what item are you using? Hopefully not a life orb, though. Hopefully not a life orb. Oh, you don't have an item on it? Oh, man. You're missing out. Missing out on some damage. Because if you had... what were you running? Rock Slide or Ice Beam? I'm running Never Melt Ice on mine. So my Ice Beam can do more damage. I'm thinking that's going to be the play. Being able to take out Charizards and Venusaurs. I will say though, Aurorus is like kind of hard to I feel Aurorus is kind of hard to build around. I'm finding out. Because I mean, if you have a team of 3, I've never built for singles. I've always built for doubles for VGC. So like Ice Rock is kind of hard to pair with on just two Pokemon to swap into. Be right back, Chad. Steelix can spawn during the day, and I haven't seen him at night, so he might just be a day spawn. All right, there we go. Yeah, shiny Furfrou, all the styles is definitely a must from this game. Because I think the last time you were able to get all the styles is X and Y, unless you play Go and you travel. So being the OT for that is kind of difficult. Kind of difficult. It's locked behind a mission, though. And the shiny, honestly, is like not that hard to get. You can actually like farm it pretty easy. Pretty easy. You can get the words. There's actually an alpha Furfrou in one of the areas. That's a guaranteed spawn. So you could technically get all 9 shiny alphas if you wanted to go that route. Yeah, I think I think the Steelix is a day spawn. I've seen him during the day. He's just a rare spawn, I think. Should be nearing 30, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not nearing 30. I haven't even looked to see if there's all the Vivillons. If they're in the game. Especially the Pokeball pattern. The Pokeball pattern is kind of rare. That is 30. And I do not see a shiny. Are we going to get a shiny Tyrant before we get an alpha? I don't think we've gotten a single alpha Tyrant yet. At all. What is happening with my controller? There we go. There we go. Remapping one of the buttons. My shiny hot Tyrant tomorrow. You got 600k. Hey, 600k will definitely get you 30 at least. I mean, how many? You said you already had like 10 or 20, so you should definitely have enough money to get it. Definitely have enough. Or you can spend the 600K and get old Amber. Have you bought all the Mega Stones yet? I know they're kind of pricey. Have not. Yeah, I know the Charizard, the one for Charizard and Blastoise is like 100K each. I have not even started. I grabbed the Mega Stones that I wanted right away. And then after that, I've just kind of been grinding for other stuff. Might have to start picking those up. Because more Mega Stones will come out. And I'm going to need all of them already for the Mega Dex. Especially with the new Pokemon. Like, the new Megas... If I get the shiny, I need to be able to Mega them. Need to be able to Mega them. Yeah, for the Mega Dex. For the Mega Dex, you need every Mega Stone for every Pokemon. Or every Mega. They unlock as you go through the game. I'm wondering when they're going to be releasing the quest for the 2 missing Megas. I guess there's more missing, but the 2 that are coded in the game. One Mega I want to see the shiny in its Mega form is Phalanx. Phalanx is going to be a great shiny. If it keeps it shiny into its Mega form, I think it's going to be amazing. Yeah, same shiny. It's gonna be a nice shiny. I've seen shiny Mega Frostlass. Still a great design, great shiny. I haven't seen Scolipede yet though, or Skarmory. Skarmory's has to be interesting because the Mega goes to gold. So it completely changes colors. I'm wondering if the Shiny form will swap it back. Skarmory shiny swaps when it's in Mega. That's a nice touch. It's a nice touch. The gold is nice. I really like the gold. But I feel like the gold should have been shiny, not normal. Because I really like the gold on Skarmory. Should have been the shiny form though, in my opinion. Silver should have stayed normal. Yeah, his shiny is gold. But now when he megas, it turns to silver, you're saying? I think the mega should have stayed silver, but in the shiny form, it should have went gold. Kind of carried over. Instead of swapping. Because I really like the gold. That is another 30. No shiny. We did get an alpha though. Did get an alpha, but no shiny. Tyrant's alpha is a lot rarer than Amora's was. Amora's we were getting like 1 per box. Now we're getting like maybe 1 every 2 box. 3 boxes. Which is a lot less. Bottle caps are behind the Royale. About to say, I got one. I had one. I forgot what it was for, but... Or what it was from. I want to say it was from the Royale. That second one. Which we need to do the next one. That'll put me at 3. I gotta get 15, so... But yeah, I need a lot of bottle caps. I'm gonna have to do some of the research to get some bottle caps because the Aurorus definitely needs some bottle caps. I've only used one, and that's because I had a no good special defense. No good special defense is rough. Some through challenger tickets? Yeah, I'm guessing that's where they're coming from. And I need a lot. A lot. Hopefully they give you more as you go. Because, I mean, just getting 10 medium rare candy, or yeah, 10 medium candies and one bottle cap is not like super worth it. Don't get me wrong, it's like a good way to get money, but and I guess XP candy, but a bottle cap is horrible. Just one bottle cap. Hopefully they give us more than one the farther you get. Like, I think one of the challenges though for a title for gold is like 60 in a row, 60 challenger tickets in a row. Which is insane. Wish I could just restore all of them at once. Yeah, that would be extremely nice. In that case, though, like if we did them all at once, I think I would buy like 60, do 2 boxes at a time. Fly through this. fly through this. We're getting near our Aurora's number, though. 240. I expect us to go over it, but I don't know. Could get lucky again. But I'm not thinking so because we haven't gotten a lot of alphas. Aurora's, we were getting a lot of alphas. We're not getting a lot of alphas with Tyrant. You didn't get any alphas? It's supposed to be 1 in 100. 1 in 100 chance for an alpha. And then obviously 1 in 4,096 for a shiny. Tyrant, I think we've only gotten 1 alpha in 160. And then Aurora's, we had like 5 alphas in 240. So way higher than odds for an alpha. And then obviously 1 shiny. No shiny. Can we make this 2 alphas though? Oh, yep. Okay, we got two alphas in 190. That's almost or essentially 2 in so 1 in 100. We're at odds right now for alphas. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we're going to be at odds for shiny. Because that will be really, really bad. Alpha Lopunny. That's a good shiny hunt. Where are you hunting that one at? Zone 18. Oh, is that the one by the scaffold? I think it's like back in some scaffolding, I think. Yeah, okay. I've ran into that one like once, I think, when I was exploring. That'll be a good hunt. Is it at least close to a fast travel? Or a bench? Oh, that's good. That'll be a quick one. Should be quick. Should be quick. I wish I told you how many fossils you had left. Or honestly, I wish it would pop up like it did for the mission if it was shiny. Yeah, all alphas will have 3 guaranteed max EVs, and one of them will always be HP. Always. So you just have to hope that it rolls something you want. So then you don't have to bottle cap. Or use as many bottle caps. The jaw fossil. Yeah, alphas always have a max max HP. always. It makes it really nice whenever it's like something you need to farm for like competitive. Automatically gives you the best HP you can get. Okay, so I believe that was all the fossils. Yes. No shiny. We still sitting at odds for... Still at odds for alphas. Still sitting at odds for alphas. This one will put us 10 over the Amora though. I wish they would show you if the shiny popped up. It'd be really cool. You think they're gonna bring back square shinies? Like they did in or I guess they implemented it in Sword and Shield. They messed it up, but I think it could have been really cool. Because then it gives you like something else to like go for. It do. Are you talking about the alphas or the shiny squares? It does show it. No, it doesn't. Not like a. I'm talking about like a cutscene. I think you should have the cutscene. Like it does whenever you actually unlock the ability to get fossils. Because if they would show it out in the open with the sparkle, that would be a huge plus. Yeah, it'll be blue like in the ring. But I'm saying like a full, if it's shiny or alpha, give it a full like presentation. Not just in the ring. Or like maybe if you like give it a screen like they did when you hatch a Pokemon, it'll like pop up shiny. Add something a little bit special to it. Yeah, don't do that. Wish it did though. Give it a better presentation. Should be nearing the end of these 30. I hope. I hope. All right, that's the next 30. None. Alpha? Oh, that was an early alpha. There's 2 alphas in this batch. Okay. We're up to 4. 4 alphas and 250. Our alphas are picking up. Hopefully our shiny picks up. Hopefully. That's kind of how the Amora went. The more alphas we got, the faster we got the shiny. Come on, shine. If it does shine before 1,000, I will be extremely impressed. Extremely impressed. Yeah, I've seen that the shiny charm is broken if we can get it. It's very interesting, honestly. I've seen people with a shiny charm saying it's broken because they're getting like 3 or 4 shinies at once on one roll. But sadly, the shiny charm doesn't affect... obviously, I'll get it eventually, but it doesn't affect the fossils. So it's not like on my priority. Since I am focusing on a fossil, it's not helpful. I do need to start working on it though. Especially for the TMs. I need the TMs and the bottle caps. Yeah, the shiny charm definitely makes a difference if you have it. Outside of the fossils. Yeah, I'll be going for all 3. Amora, Tyrant, and Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl has the Mega, so I was going to have that one last. And I figured these would take the longest as well. Because I don't have to reset. Like, I'm not just fast traveling or doing bench resets. So, I figured they would take the longest. By the time... I honestly figured we'd still be on Amora. And... they would take so long that I should have the shiny charm and stuff done. But Amora was just so fast. Which is kind of ridiculous. But still have Tyrant, still have Aerodactyl. And we may be going through 30 at a time, but it's still really annoying when you're having to manually click. Yeah, just 2 for you. You're going for the Amora and Tyrant. Great shinies. Aerodactyl for me is for that Mega. Okay, that is another box, it seems. No shiny. There's another alpha. Okay, so we were at like 6 alphas. We've doubled the odds for an alpha. Hopefully we can do that for... not double. Hopefully we can just get the shiny. Which now we are... I guess we were above before. By 10. But now we're definitely above the Amora. Which this one's a lot more obvious than seeing Amora in the boxes. Which I am here for. But hey, I mean, you already got one of yours. You only have one more. That's not that bad. That is not that bad. I wish you could just skip the dialogue. Because he has some just extra dialogue. After this one, we'll probably go do the promotion match or the challenger ticket, and then we'll get right back to it. Take a break for a sec from clicking. But we'll be in the 300s, so it's a good chunk. We're moving through it quickly. Hopefully the challenge match is pretty easy, though. Hopefully. So what key shinies are you going for in this game, T? There any that you have not gotten at all yet? I guess, I mean, whenever I say at all, I mean like in general, ever. The flyover? Are you talking about running away? Are you talking about running away, or are you talking about fast traveling? Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, Alpha Lopunny is near an exit. So you could just do the runaway method, get it to despawn, and then walk back. Just once it does shine, you're going to want to drop a hard save. Just hitting ones you don't got. All right. Spam fly. The only thing I know of spamming fly for is like fast traveling. I haven't seen anyone for actually flying. Yeah, fast travel. Okay. Yeah, if you could fast travel. If there's a fast travel near it, if you want to know if it spawns, you can fast travel to the location, put a pin down, and then 50 meters from that pin, wherever you fast travel to, is the range Pokemon will spawn in. So wherever you fly into, 50 meters away from that location will spawn in and will be re-rolled to see if they're shiny. Which is why the one for Slowpoke is so good. Because there's two right there on the edge. But I got all of them on Violet and Arceus and Pokemon Go. I got a lot on Pokemon Go that I'm starting to try and replace. I've transferred some to home, and I'm trying to replace those ones from Pokemon Go. Was that another 30? Yes, it was. No shiny. Am I still above? Okay. 6 alphas in 310. That's not bad. 6 alphas and 310 is not bad. That's still above odds. By like double. I'm going to quickly take out this promotion match. Get a little bit of a break from spamming A. And then we'll go right back to it. Right back to it. Team is set. Who's my opponent? Okay, that's not bad. She's water. I don't have like amazing Pokemon to deal with water, but should be fine. It's gonna be a Mega Staryu. Or Starmie. Mega Starmie. Ooh, it's in the rain too. Is weather boosts a thing in this game? If they are, that's not good. Oh, that hurt. That really hurts. But Victory Bell carries over the light screen. Vanillish? I don't remember her having that. Oh, okay. Now that's just mean. That's just mean. So your last two Pokemon are water? Worst Mega, in my opinion. This thing is so concerning. So concerning. But easy fight, so not gonna complain. Oh, I got a friend ball. That's worth it. 10 medium candies. Give me something good. This isn't where I get the bottle cap, right? No. No bottle cap that time. I got a friend ball, though. Back to the hunt. It's kind of messed up that you're gonna get rain. It'll boost. Save. It'll boost water types, but then you don't really have sun or snow. So it's a little rough. Little rough. Sun is always up, but does it always boost fire types? Because I don't think it actually counts. I have a feeling it doesn't actually count. Because if it was up, it would count for Solar Beam. But I've not seen Solar Beam be like a very fast activating move. So I don't know whether it actually affects anything in this game. I'll be right back, chat. Okay. Thought somebody was here. Thought somebody was knocking on my door. Yeah, if sun is always up, I get it, it's sunny, but I don't think it's actually like doing an effect. Like harsh sunlight. Which harsh sunlight reminds me, where are they going to be adding primal? Are they going to be adding primals? Because I mean, Rayquaza is a mega, and he's not in the game. If they add Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre, they need to let us shiny hunt them, along with Mewtwo and Latios and Latias. That'd be a great hunt. Along with Hoopa. This DLC better let us shiny hunt Hoopa. Plus, I feel like Hoopa's getting a mega, so. Better be able to shiny out. That's just a must. Just a must. You heard that he's getting a mega? I feel like he would be. Just because they're like revolving the thing around him. They kind of showed him off in the DLC trailer, so I feel like they're going to be revolving the DLC around him. Which, after the way this game ended, the DLC has... It's got a lot to live up to and compete with. But, if the DLC is a Mega Dimensions, then he could be sending us back and we fail to save everything. So it's actually like a different timeline. You're not getting a mega? Man, that would suck. I hope he gets a mega. Look, Zygarde is extremely strong, kind of broken. Really broken, honestly. Gets a mega. Hoopa doesn't really get a mega. He gets an unbound form. But let us take the unbound form and give it a mega. You've already given us one broken Pokemon. Give us another one. It just makes sense. Primal coming. See, I hope Hoopa does get a mega. I haven't seen any of the leaks. Like, I'm guessing there's leaks out there for that stuff. I haven't seen, but I hope Hoopa gets a mega. It's like a must. I mean, if they gave Hoopa, or if they're not giving Hoopa a mega, and they gave Raichu 2, like, come on, that's a... In my opinion, the Raichu megas are not... They're not it. I don't like them. Not a fan of the Raichu. I get it. It's like Pikachu and... You know, kind of the face of Pokemon, but... Yeah, but see if it's right. I mean, Hoopa Unbound does compete with Mewtwo, but Mewtwo has 2 megas. It has 2, not just 1. And Zygarde complete form is extremely broken. So why not give it... Or Zygarde already has a mega. Or gets a mega. Hoopa, I don't think is considered a god. I don't remember how that plays out. I need to look back at that, but Hoopa is very, very strong. He took on, I believe in the anime, if I remember right, he took on Palkia, Dialga, and Regigigas all at once. but Hoopa, I feel like Hoopa needs a Mega. In my opinion. Was that another set? Nothing. Started right off with a alpha though. Right off with an alpha. That puts us at 7. Okay. 7 and 340. Yeah, but I don't think Hoopa's a god. Because I mean, if you put it that way, Arceus has all his plates, and he is God. And they mentioned Arceus. Let's see here. Let's go with this. Hoopa was created by Celebi, Manaphy, and Victini. Okay, so it was created by other mythicals. Let's see here. I'm interested now. I'm interested now. Some powerful legendaries. Let's see here. So it was created by 3 mythicals. So I mean, technically it's just a mythical, not really on the same level as Arceus. What I'm finding right now is it's just, obviously there's probably somebody that explains it. But it is just a mythical. Wait, it already has a Dex entry for Z-A? Already has a Dex entry for Z-A. Interesting. I'll need to look at that again. Yeah, I couldn't find. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. But right now I can't find anything that says it. The arms are believed to be 1,000 arms are of gods. I'm definitely going to be looking into that again tonight. I used to know it a while back. Oh no, I hope we finally get to go to the place its rings go to though. Which I'm pretty sure he helped, if I remember right, he helped get the Ultra Beasts, so. Or, well, I guess those were war poles, but a little different. It'll be interesting. But then, like, if you're that powerful, though, if Hoop is that powerful, can it just give itself a Mega? Well, just like Arceus has the plates. Pokemon doesn't explain everything, but they explain a lot. They don't explain pretty much anything in the main missions. You have to go like look around and figure it out yourself. Like the museum. Yeah, the museum here in Z-A has a lot of Legends Arceus stuff to it. The wall is said to depict that Volo from Legends Arceus will come back. So that means he's still around. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Because I know he's based off a genie, so they kind of have like a million arms as well. Oh, here we go. Add that to my watch later. Yeah, I'm going to have to get back to that. I need to refresh myself on Hoopa. I mean, if you're talking about hands of God, as in like, I know certain Pokemon were created by Arceus, which are considered his hands. Is there like a good breakdown of this? Here we go. Doesn't include mythicals though. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I hope they do something great in the DLC. Honestly. And maybe they'll flesh out the story of Hoopa better. Maybe. We can always hope, but they probably won't. They probably won't. But maybe. Yeah, I think Hoopa has more power than we all know, but it's kind of the thing. Like, he stays in his bound form and doesn't come out of it typically. So like when he's in his bound form, it's kind of hard. Yeah, but it's been sealed. Whenever he's in his sealed form, it's not that bad. But when he's in his unbound form, that's when he kind of causes problems. I remember in the anime, he became unbound and then just kind of like destroyed everything, or destroyed everything that was attacking him. If you're strong enough to take on 3 legendaries of space and time and Titan, you got some power. Now, we kind of dealt with Regigigas in like a really dumb way, but in my opinion, they did Regigigas dirty. But you still got some power when you can take them all on. Unbound. Because unbound is crazy. No, I know he's got godlike power. You could probably say the same thing about Zygarde. You go. Here you got. You got Zygarde. You got Palkia, Dialga. Those are pretty much godlike powers. I guess now AZ Floette. Or, yeah. AZ Floette could probably do the same thing. What else we got? There's some pretty powerful... From the anime, there's very powerful Pokemon. But then, like, what are we considering? I guess in this... Pokemon gets tricky because you gotta, like, label what is a godlike Pokemon. Obviously, Arceus is considered god for Pokemon, but then, like, Deoxys, Rayquaza, they are, they're aliens. So that means there's either a Pokemon more powerful than Arceus, because Arceus is considered god, but Deoxys and Rayquaza aren't from Earth. That means there's something above Arceus, or there's like a whole nother place where Pokemon are. Which is honestly quite interesting that we've never thought about that. Or not really thought about that we haven't explored that. Thousand arms, thousand god. Okay. So he is. I don't know. Once you get up there, it kind of gets crazy. The power scale is insane. Especially, you'd have to consider the anime, because game form, it's nothing. They like throw a stat number on it and it can't be above X amount. So it's not really reasonable. Not really reasonable. The Guardians? Okay. I gotta refresh myself on them all. I gotta seriously refresh myself on them. Yeah. I mean, you technically could throw in Giratina as well. Not in a good way, but Origin form Giratina is kind of rivals. Yeah, gotta land and gotta see, and then time and space. And then Giratina would be reverse dimension. Oh, that's all the fossils. Nothing. Alphas. No. No alpha. We're at 400. Yeah, because you have Kyogre is sea, Groudon is land. Rayquaza is considered sky, but he's from another planet. Oh. There's quite a few. Maybe. Arceus might have sealed him. That is actually an interesting thing. Made sure he was sealed and so he couldn't be full power and rival him. I mean, if Arceus sealed him, then he's on the same level as... definitely on the same level as Giratina. Because they sealed Giratina. Something is in. My dog's here. So he couldn't get an Arceus. Lots of sealing Pokemon. Which I feel like they could do some amazing things with legendary Pokemon. Koraidon, Miraidon were not my favorites. If you are... You could honestly build off of Giratina, probably. Ooh, that'd be pretty good. That'd actually be really good. Building off Giratina in the reverse world or mirror world. I'm ready to see what Gen 10 comes. Well, whatever what Generation 10 gives us for mythicals and legendaries. Hopefully not a bicycle. And then we can see how they fit into the power structure. Yeah, Giratina can't beat Arceus, but I believe they were... Arceus was created... Or, Giratina was created to be the opposite of Arceus. So they, like, trapped him... Because he's supposed to be, like, the Pokemon Devil. But if he's in the reverse world, I wonder... And Arceus is able to create Pokemon. Other legendaries. Can Giratina do it? Yeah. But Giratina's been said to be able to defeat Palkia and Dialga at the same time. Just like what is it, Necrozma? If he reaches his ultimate form, he can he's stronger supposedly than Arceus. So like if Arceus is able to create other legendaries, can Giratina do the same thing if he's supposed to be the opposite? Maybe not as powerful, but I think that'd be very interesting. I don't know. I think they need to explore more mythicals and legendary stories and see kind of how they play out. Because I think they'll be really good. Yeah, Zygarde keeps the balance and then life and death, which is true. There's so many god Pokemon or gods Pokemon, however you want to put it, for like different things. And then you have mythicals though. So yeah, I mean, I hope they go back and give us a deeper story, as in how everything works. How the whole dynamic works. Because, I mean, how are all the legendaries just not... Obviously, a lot of them are in the same place at the same time. Like, Xerneas and Yveltal, do they have to be near each other? Because that'd be kind of like Cresselia and Darkrai. Or Kyogre and Groudon. They obviously have a feud. I don't know. The whole backstory needs... I need a lore refresher on how it all works. Because you go from like those to... Yeah. Yeah, they help build everything and hold it all together. It's interesting. It is interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna need to get a refresher on like how it all actually like works. I know somebody out there probably has like the full history of Pokemon. up at that level of power. And whoever has that, the explanation of the power structure, I want to know where Koraidon and Miraidon fit in. Past and future, where did the motorcycles fit in? Was that 30 already? That seemed really fast. No shiny. I think we're still above odds. I think we're like 7 alphas. Still above odds for alphas, but closing in on it. Yeah, Pokemon itself, like the company has not explained everything, but people have figured. I guess they haven't technically figured it out. They just figured out, or like we've created our own timeline and explanation for everything. So you are right. Like the Pokemon company has not told us. Even knowing they probably should. So hopefully they will one day. Hopefully they'll actually like break it all down. Yeah. A lot of missing pieces. But we do know that, like, I don't know. We know some stuff. We don't know it all. I'm hoping we can. Honestly, I'm hoping that they just come out and say it. That would be the best, is just saying it. Because then we can kind of like have a definitive answer. And not just guess. Yeah, they ain't never going to. They're not going to. But yeah, you kind of need... I mean, obviously you need those gods, but... It's interesting. Maybe. Maybe. We can always hope. Hoopa is the reason for a lot of legendaries. Yeah, he brought him over from other places, which means he can always bring more, which could be pretty good. Hopefully he brings more and they're not bad. Now, if there were other, I mean, obviously, if he pulled them over from other places, they could be other dimensions. Could that, in theory, pull over another Arceus? I mean, it could be more than one. If he's pulling over things from another dimension, but then he also has his rings lead to a secret place. That's via his Pokédex. Obviously, it says a secret place where he sends everything. We don't know exactly where that is, but could be something good. Could bring over something. It would be neat. I don't know. I'm hoping they do something good with Gen 10. For the legendaries, at least. Obviously, I hope they have good new Pokemon, but legendaries, I'm hoping they have something good. Is that all 30? Yes, it was. No shiny. There's an alpha. That puts us at 8. I don't know. I'm starting to question this 1 in 100 that we've kind of figured out. Because I'm 8 for 460. Eight for 460 is actually like way better than odds. Because I guarantee we get another one probably in this box. Most likely. Yeah, there could be another Arceus. I think they should play into that. Like for a DLC, obviously, maybe they might be playing into it with Mega Dimensions for this. Or they should do it for an entire game of play into Hoopa's rings and just like go all out. Make it insanely crazy. Bringing over multiple of the same legendary or legendaries we've never even heard of. And then you could also interpret that into a way that, hey, go into these rings or do this with Hoopa's rings and you can shiny hunt a legendary. So then it kind of plays into not having to reset. Makes it a little bit easier to shiny hunt legendaries. Now, will they ever do that? I highly doubt it. But it would be, in my opinion, really, really cool if they did. Maybe sprinkle in some more fossil Pokemon while they're at it. And give us the full backstory on Genesect. Now that I think about it, it's kind of interesting that they introduced Arceus pretty early. gave him an explanation on who he was, how powerful he was, and then they just kind of dropped him. Obviously, we know who it is because they introduced it, but you have Pokemon showing up more often than Arceus. Like, Dynamax rates was for everything. But then you had like Heatran and Regigigas, Palkia Dialga. They're kind of everywhere. But then Arceus, this one Pokemon that randomly showed up, gave you his title, his intro, and then he was gone. Yeah, they're not going to. They're just going to keep building off. Especially, I don't think they will. The only way they build off more and tell us more is via the anime, which I guess they're not really doing that from what I've seen. Because I haven't seen the new setup they have. But I know that legendaries are showing up and they are catching them. But even then, it's like, oh, it's that legendary. Oh, I caught it. Maybe one day they'll explain. I doubt it, but we can always hope. We can always hope. Wonder how many fossils I have left for this run. Okay, I guess it was just one. No shiny. Are we at an alpha? Oh, no alpha. Interesting. All right, we're going to be doing one more box for the night. For today. See if we get the shiny on the last box for today. I'm not surprised, honestly, that it's taking longer than the Amora. Honestly, I think it's going to go way longer, but... If we get this one under 1,000 as well, though, like that's insane. That means Aerodactyl is most likely gonna take forever. Most likely gonna take forever. Yeah, they are. They're like really good theories. I'm hoping a lot of them are true, though. Really hope some of them are true. Or they get explained. No, I hope Hoopa is a really, really good DLC. The Mega Dimensions. And some of the leaked megas that are supposedly coming into it, I'm pretty excited for. I'm hoping they're true. should be nearing the end of the 30. Or not. Getting tired of clicking. We've gotten pretty much through 500 encounters today. That's a good pace, actually. Back when we were doing Regigigas, it was like 200. It was really good. Which I bet that time actually will be faster now because of the Switch 2. Is that it? That is it. And no shiny, but how are our alpha odds? There's an alpha. So 9 alphas and 500. That's not bad. In all honesty. Not bad at all. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys for hanging out. It was fun. Hopefully we can get Tyrant maybe tomorrow. Depending on how tomorrow goes, I'll be live again. But I'll catch you guys in the next one.